Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back here again with another Pokemon Go video. I know I keep doing these, but well, I'll stop doing them soon. Don't worry. Basically, I just want to talk about the Sinnoh celebration event, which has just passed yesterday. I'm going to find out if the Sinnoh celebration event outweighed the Unova event. Unova only scored 5 out of 10 last time, so which was fairly average. So we're going to see if Sinnoh, the celebration event, beats that. And to start it off, I'm going to go over the description of the event. Um, Now I took forever reading the description last time, so I'm not going to do that this time. So I'm just going to point out like the key like sentences in the celebration in the article. So let me just go find it. I will of course cut this out if I do take too long. So right, so I found the article finally. Only took about 10 years. Um, right, so the event was on for 5 days, just like the Unova event, from the 12th till the 17th. Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup, and Cranidos and other stuff were in the wild. Um, Budew, Shieldon, Bronzor, Bonsly, and other stuff were in 5 kilometre eggs. Um, the following Pokemon appeared in raids: the Sinnoh starters, Shinx, Buizel, and Gibble. Um, and also complete the Sinnoh themed collection challenge during the event uh, to get a magnetic lure, 15 Ultra Balls, and Stardust, which was a pretty generous reward, might I add. And I don't mean it sarcastically, I actually mean that was pretty generous. I quite like the catch challenge concept, I really do. And then, of course, the Hoenn celebration, which I think will be live tomorrow. Um, so yeah, it was pretty much just like the Unova event. Similar sort of Pokemon, except obviously different generation. Um, However, um, I'll be talking about the raid bosses this time. So let's go on to number two, raid bosses at the time. So of course in level 1 raids we've got Buizel, Shinx, Gibble and the Sinnoh starters. I personally was going crazy on the Gibble raids because obviously Gibbles are really rare and also is a really rare shiny, at which is probably one and also is probably one of my favourite shinies in the entire game. And also Garchomp is I think one of the best counters for I think ground and dragon types, I believe. So I've of course been stocking up on the Gibble candy because I've got a Hundo and a shiny that I want to power up. A 93% shiny I might flex, which I caught during the Go Fest last year. So I of course wanted to collect the candy and XL candy for it so I could power them up. Ooh, excuse me. Um, and of course, in 3-star raids, which I'm going to skip because none of them could be shiny, so I'm going to skip those. 5-star raids was Heatran. Um, it was a shiny possibility, unlike Genesect. However, Heatran has already been in 5-star raids like 4 times in the past. Not including, of course, its first non-shiny appearance. So unfortunately, I wasn't really doing any Heatran raids. I mean, I did some during raid hour, and I did a couple after that to get some rare candy. But after that, I was focusing more on Gibble raids for obvious reasons, because Garchomp is overall more useful, and its shiny form hasn't been forced in our faces every 24 hours. So, okay, maybe 24 hours is a bit of an exaggeration, but it sure as heck seems that way anyway. Um, so yeah, shiny Heatran, shiny possibility. I of course didn't get the shiny Heatran, but I'm honestly not that bothered about it. I did, however, get a shiny Buizel quite late. I think I only got it just after Matchup Community Day actually. So it was pretty good. That was probably why I enjoyed the Sinnoh event more than the Universe event, just because I finally got a shiny and it wasn't lackluster, unlike that event. So, um, but that was just my opinion. So of course we're going to move on to Mega Raids, which is the same as last time. You know, Mega Charizard Y, Blastoise, and Abomasnow. So I'll of course skip those. Shiny possibilities, I know. They're all pretty good in their own ways. So yeah, I'm just going to skip those because that's all I can really say about them. So moving on to number 3, which is Spotlight Hour. So we had Drifloon Spotlight Hour on Tuesday. Now, of course, Drifloons were spawning quite a lot during the past Halloween events. I personally managed to get 3 shinies. However, I wanted to try and get a shiny in this Spotlight Hour to transfer over to Pokemon Home because I traded 2 shiny Drifloons away to my friends. So I was only left with 1 shiny, which was already a Drifloon. So I wanted to get another shiny Drifloon so I can trade it over to Pokemon Home. Transfer to Pokemon Home. But unfortunately, I didn't get a shiny this time around. But I'm not entirely fussed about it because, like I say, it appears commonly during the Halloween events, like I say. So all I have to do is just wait until Halloween this year, and I'll probably get another shiny then, more likely. So it's not a huge loss I didn't get one. However, it was times 2 catch XP, which was pretty good. My red account, which is just below level 40, that benefited from it, and also my yellow account, which needs the XP anyway because I'm below the required amount of XP to get to level 50. I'm well below that. So of course, having the double catch XP was pretty helpful for me. So I wouldn't exactly say this was a lackluster event. It was pretty dull in the sense that it's a shiny that probably everybody has at this point, but you know, it was pretty good this time around, in my opinion. So moving on to number 4, which is issues and praises. I honestly don't really know what to say, to be honest. I don't think I've got a lot of issues. It suffers the similar problems that the Universe event had in that the Pokemon weren't really spawning as often as I would have liked, like Buizels and stuff, and also Gibbles were extremely hard to come by. Like whenever a Gibble raid popped up in my village, I would like post it up pretty much all over in like every single Pokemon Go group that I'm in. So you know, just to spread it, just to widespread it a little bit, just so like I can invite as many people as I can to it. And people were obviously doing the same for me, which was quite generous of them. So yeah, I do have an issue with Gibbles being rare. However, it is a pseudo legendary, so I'll give them that. Now, Buizels I don't know. I do think that Buizels were spawning more commonly than what Snivies were. But and they're also a lot easier to catch as well. But I don't know. I think it suffers the similar like problems as what the Universe event has. I don't think there's a lot more really to say about that. There is, of course, the around the off server crashes, which I have actually been having today against the Team Rocket Grunt. And it's not just today it's happened. It's actually happened a few times during the event as well. I think it's something that Niantic really need to fix. Basically, I fought Team Rocket Grunt. I beat him. However, you know, like how when once you beat it, the screen turns black, and then you get, of course, the component and the mystery component part, and also the Stardust and yada yada yada. Instead of that happening, I got stuck on the my game froze. I don't think it was my internet because it was happening to a lot. It was happening to a couple of people actually. Like it happened to me girlfriend, it happened to me friend as well. So it was pretty. So it's not just my internet. I don't think it's happening to a lot of people. Um, Niantic, can you please fix that bug? Because like if you're not going to fix it, at least do it so that if the game does freeze, you automatically get your Stardust and your component once you beat the Team Rocket Grunt. At least do it like that if you're not going to fix the bug. But like it becomes an issue if the Team Rocket Grunt disappears like after you beat him as well, and you don't even get the chance to catch the Shadow Pokemon with it as well. So that's another issue. And sometimes if the Team Rocket Grunt is still there, you have to battle him again, which is a complete joke because you've already beaten him, so you should already get your prize. But if your game freezes and you reload the game, you have to battle him again. And on top of that, you have to heal your Pokemon again as well, which is not on Niantic. Can you please fix that? Anyway, that's that rant over and done with. Again, not a lot really to say about issues and praises. I thought this event went okay. The only issues I do have is really pretty similar to the Universe event, really. So, as for praises, I do like that they chose Weasel as the shiny of choice this time around. I think that was a much more sensible decision compared to Snivy in the last event. So, that's definitely a thumbs up there. And also the fact that they brought like shiny Heatran out. I mean, I do think it's a pretty dull Pokemon and is in my face like constantly. It feels like, but there are people out there that still need shiny Heatran, like my friend included, and my girlfriend didn't get a shiny either until it came back. So I can't really complain or praise shiny Heatran's return. I'm sort of just like in the middle on that one. So yeah, that's issues and praises. So overall opinions and rating. This took a lot less time than last time, surprisingly. Like I say, I think this event. So running through what we've talked about, I thought the event was pretty good. The catch quest thing was a bit more difficult than last time, being that you've got Shadow Stunky and Shadow Snova in the mix as well. So you had to battle a few Tingo Rocket Grunts, which I honestly enjoyed doing because it meant that they were spawning more frequently. So no complaints there. However, I do feel like they should have been spawning more commonly in balloons, though. I think I should really be talking about that in the issues and praises section of the video. But yeah, that's about it really. That's all I've really got to say about it. I thought it were pretty good this time around. The magnetic laws and the Stardust and Ultra Balls reward was a pretty generous one, I will say. Like I say, shiny Heatran, it's a shiny chance, and people I know have managed to get the shiny Heatran in this wave, so that's a good thing. Even though I've already got shiny Heatran like about 2 years ago, so it's not really a legendary I would doing too often in a rush. So that's really all I've got to say about it. So I'm gonna give this a I don't really know, to be honest. I think I'll give this event a 7 because I thought this. I mean, I definitely thought the Sinnoh event was a lot better than the Universe event. Honestly, it suffered similar problems to that event in terms of spawn rates and stuff like that. However, it was a lot better that compared to the lackluster event that was the Universe event. So I quite enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll be looking forward to the Hoenn event, honestly, because I think the only thing I'll be really be doing in that event is Kyogre and Groudon raids, to be completely honest with you, and of course the catch quest. So and I think there's also going to be like a Rayquaza like research thing, research encounter, which I think will be in the catch quest thing. I'm not actually 100% sure without checking. So yeah, I thought this event was pretty good. And and of course the Hoenn event, we've got Shiny Aron as the shiny of choice. Not one I'm particularly a fan of, to be honest, because I've already got Shiny Aron. But I guess for those who need it, I guess that's going to be useful to them. But that's just my preference, really. I'm probably just going to be focusing more on Kyogre and Groudon raids as well. I heard that Spinder is going to be appearing in 3-star raids, so that at least 3-star raids are going to be a bit more interesting this time around because there's going to be a shiny chance in there, and it will also be Spinder's first appearance outside of research encounters. So that's a good thing there. So that's a good thing to look forward to. The Hoenn celebration will be live, I believe, tomorrow. So, of course, during this event, while I was getting all the rare candies, I used them on me Noibat and finally evolved it into Noivern. So I'm glad that I've got that over and done with, that grind, because that grind took the absolute pee to do. Like, I mean, whose idea was it for a pseudo legendary? So it's rare in the wild anyway. Require 400 candies to evolve, and then requires 5 kilometers as your buddy to get a single candy from it. Like, whose idea was that? Because I honestly thought that was pretty ridiculous. I mean, I don't think I've ever had to grind for any other Pokemon, like, in my entire experience on Pokemon Go, ever. Like, and you guys thought Magikarp was bad. Like, just wait until you get a Noibat. It's going to be even worse. So that's this video over and done with. I'm looking forward to the Hoenn celebration, or at the very least, I'm looking forward to doing the raids, the Kyogre and Groudon raids rather, because that's probably all I'm going to be doing really. So, thank you all for watching. Again, let me know how the Sinnoh celebration went for you, and I'll of course see you in the next video, whichever one I decide to do. So, thanks for watching. Peace out and have a nice day. Bye.